What a day of events.
Oh, it's been very momentous day, that's for sure.
Very
rewind back to what you were just saying, Cookie. Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the picture in the meantime as well. So someone posted. Oh, here we go. Fucking yes. All right, hang on. I'm going to put this in our chat. 2 seconds. So the photo that was released when was it? When was the Queensland fucking?
It was like a year ago, man. Same narrative. It's when this happened. Like, I was literally saying to Cookie, and he thought the same thing. Was like, this is the exact same fucking story of the Queensland shooting when they needed a distraction. The same thing that happened the other day. It just feels like
with this sovereign citizen bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Josh,
I'll bring it up.
I just put it in the or Drew. I just put it in the chat. Two photos that I picked up on. So, like, someone as soon as they posted pictures and the story of this one in Victoria.
Okay, so that's the Victoria one. Yeah,
it's both of them. Like the Weekly Times one is from. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. The Weekly Times one is from Victoria. The other one. I mean,
so it says 2 police dead, another wounded. Gunmen understood to have fled with hostages after shooting at Porapunka in Victoria's northeast.
Sounds made up anyway.
Yeah, cool place.
And then the next one says, Williambilla shooting, Queensland Police Union to buy property.
Oh, it's the same. A flick between them. It's the same fucking house.
The same fucking house. And property.
It's got the solar panels.
Yeah.
Dude, they tell you this. They tell you what they're doing. And now bring up what you just said as well. So the fucking cop is an actor. That is the dude, man.
He's an actor.
One of the alleged dead police. Yeah. Had an IMDb page which has now been removed.
And he's on Star Now. Like, we've used Star Now. That's like Jaden uses it for his acting. Like, we've used it before. Bring those photos up because he's okay. If you're gonna use,
where are they in the chat?
Yeah, they're in the. If you're gonna use someone for a false flag,
I'll put him.
You go.
I got it.
Yep.
So that's the supposed actor that played the cop. Where's the? There you go. That's the
eyes, man. Like that. That's a very distinct looking person, right? Those eyes, like, man, like.
Yeah, look, he does that.
There's more pictures available as well. Like someone in another chat that I'd seen posted like 4 or 5 photos of him as an actor. Like, there's only one with him in a police uniform, and it's like, okay, that's interesting.
Did you notice as well? He looks like a foreigner, like he's not from here, like he's probably passing through and doing a bit of acting, and his name and everything.
Foreign.
So what a person to pick. Would you not pick someone that might just be, here for a year doing some acting and leaves? Doesn't have too many ties to the place.
Well, here's my controversial take. I think AI has just fucking thrown a Scrabble board against the wall, and that's how they've picked the names of the towns and also the names of the actors. Like, look at it, it's just fucking lettuce salad.
Dude,
like William Barr and fucking Vanderbar.
Wait, bring those houses up again, Drew. We need to analyze that more because that's fuck. They've been doing this shit for years, and this is the shit. Remember, they wanted to destroy Alex Jones for because if you
can we find this house on Google Maps? I'll try and find it.
I wonder.
See if I can find it.
It's probably a no Google Maps.
So that's Porapunka.
Never heard of it.
Exact same house as in Williambilla. All right, let's look these places up.
Let's notice things, and then we'll scrap. There's 2 water tanks, the solar panels on the roof, the shed in the backyard,
shed in the background.
2 small
the circular
windows,
driveway.
Circular driveway. Now flick back.
The same tank, same circular driveway. same tags. It's exactly the fucking same.
Like how stupid do they think? Like, are they aware of what?
Wait, that car is the same. See that car there?
I think they've got the same photo.
Same fucking car.
Dude, they've cropped the same photo and spun it round on an angle.
And they've like edited out the other cars.
Probably.
Dude, look, because that car's there as well.
This is what they do, though. This is that whole thing that they have to tell you what they're doing, right? Is that you, Cookie, in the corner there? What the heck? Is that you? Oh, that's your head. I was like, did you see that?
No.
Oh, Cookie. Yeah.
Go back to that photo.
Oh, yeah.
Did you accidentally screenshot that? Is that Cookie's head? I was like, is Cookie a suspect now?
Yeah, no, that's me. Yeah,
that is you in the corner there.
Still at large.
Who is that meant to be?
Who's the woman?
That's the Queensland dude, isn't it?
Yeah, they literally just lifted your face, and they're like, "Fuck, Cookie did it." It was Cookie
just
from Poplonka.
Imagine if that's my simulation folding in on itself. Like I zoom in and it's me, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I can believe it, and it's not surprising even in the slightest bit, because this is exactly what they love doing. Because they live by the law of like the laws of the universe, right? They have to get you it's free will. They have to get you to willingly do their bidding and go along with what their plan is. So they have to tell you. That's the thing. Their faggy little club dictates that they can literally write it on a piece of paper and pin it in a town square where there's only 5 people, and then they can argue, "Well, we told you about it." Like that's the kind of utter nonsense that they prescribe to.
That's why they put it in movies, or like,
yeah, that's right. It's plausible deniability aside from revelation of the method. Like you can go, "Oh no, it's crazy. It couldn't possibly be. It's a movie."
Yeah, man, it's just when that happened, like when that shooting happened, instantly it was like false flag, and yeah, there was a friend that had a friend that was messaging me a day before. I was sending it to you boys, hey, like saying that there's some real strange shit going on in the government. They're talking about restricting information flow, and I never put 2 and 2 together till a week later, and then that shit happened the day after. They were saying something's happening. They don't know what it is, but this is big, and they're putting all these. I won't bring the messages up yeah, then that happened, and you're like, there's a false flag. It felt like a false flag instantly, because it was exactly the same as the fucking one in Queensland. And you don't have to be, that smart to put 2 and 2 together.
And that's looking up.
We're all going to be naturally skeptical, regardless, right? So it's kind of like, well, no, it's not proven until a few thousand or 100,000 people have vetted it and proved that it's factual.
Okay, so I'll just quickly bring this up so you can see. This is Porapunka near Mount Buffalo.
Of course, he lived in Porapunka.
It's near
how far out of Melbourne is that?
Pretty far. And then if I go to this one, can you see this one?
That's also interesting.
This is Wiembilla, which is near Brisbane. So they're not the same. They're nowhere near the same.
But the same house happens to exist with the same lawn, the same fucking car parked.
Oh, sorry, you can't see that other one. Sorry, I'll just do it again. So
imagine
this is the other one.
This is how we find out that like the world only has like 2 gig of RAM, and it's just run out of fucking. It's like, nah, got no page file, got no RAM, no more room, bro. Just use the same sprites.
Like when you think about all this shit, right? Like think about, and like surely people are waking up now. Think about the levels of propaganda over the last 2 weeks. Like it's hectic. Like imagine the network behind making this happen. They're actively scanning every corner of the country, trying to combat every narrative with propaganda, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were preparing for it. It's fucking insane. And then you think there's that many fucking pieces of shit in this country that are willing to sell their fellow man out for a fucking paycheck, and not just sell us out. You are honestly lying to the people to lead them off to their demise. That's what's fucking happening.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised at all if we're going to start to see a little bit more like inside whistleblowing, that man, because I reckon there'll be a lot of people that are privy to that other potential email that I sent you, that might look at it and go, "Nah, fuck this. This is crossing the line. I'm calling it."
And this kind of shit kind of makes you think, is this a white hat situation? Like, if that's true, it is getting so fucking ridiculous at the moment that it can't be real, right?
No,
it's just so out of control.
Yeah, I'm going far beyond. I'm genuinely starting to question, like, if the reality itself is just breaking apart, because the shit is so bizarre that it's almost you can't resolve it to anything. It doesn't make sense. Like in any way you look at it, you're like, this is just strange. Like some of this stuff's become blatant. That I'm a little bit. There's no way these people are that retarded, like, because they have to know. We have the internet now. Everybody can search for everything at any point in time, anywhere in the world. Do you seriously think you can post a photo from a year ago and expect everyone to just go, yep, that's definitely...
It's not even that they're retarded. It's like Albo, right? You take him. He is... the NPCs, they look at Albo and they think, oh, he's incompetent, he's an idiot, he can't run the country, and he's corrupt. That's what everyone is saying about him, when in reality he's actually quite good. He's not incompetent, he's very competent at being an idiot and being in that position to be a useful idiot, to make it look like everything's an accident and incompetent, when he's just an idiot taking orders and doing his part.
That's exactly right, man. It's very much in the same vein of the fucking deity that all these lunatics follow. Like, the devil's greatest trick was convincing the world that he doesn't exist, and politicians' greatest trick is convincing the average person that they're just corrupt or they're just incompetent. Like, not at all. They are conniving, calculating, evil pieces of shit, plain and simple.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you think, like, I would call someone, I think the media are some of the most evil people out there, and they can argue that, I don't know how, actually, if you're you're in the media, in the corporate media, and you're an anchor or whatever, you can even argue what you're doing is not unbelievably sinister, right? You're lying to the people, and then you got to ask yourself why you're lying to the people.
Yeah,
what's the end goal here?
But those people might be the exceptions, man, because they are really just fucking line readers. They will just about read whatever you put in front of
them. Do you think that they don't have any kind of thought, or any kind of like moment where they think, is what I'm doing right or wrong? Like, is it?
Right. Look at.
Am I lying? Like, do they believe they're telling the truth?
Yeah, look at some of the people that we've unfortunately had to interact with today. Like, some of the people in this fucking realm don't have a soul. They don't have a conscience.
Yeah, I know.
They can't leverage critical thinking. They're broken robots.
Man, it tires me. I try, and then I'm like, it's just a losing battle. Like, it's just more reason to fucking leave, man.
You can't fight stupid, man. Like, you really can't. Like, because you can't argue. You can't argue
man,
logic.
I was just in the gym, and because it's Bali, there's people from everywhere, like all countries. And there's this American dude, and he's a young bloke. He's probably like 25. And he's like, hey, man, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, good. And he goes, oh, you're Australian. I love Australians. I'm like, yeah, sweet. And then we're talking. And I go, which state do you live in? He goes, I live in Philadelphia. And I go, oh, yeah, so what's your firearms law? what's your firearms laws like?
Really
You're allowed to have
well.
them? And he goes, yeah, man. I usually sleep with a Glock next to my bed, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, in Philly.
Australia sucks.
Yeah, and then I started talking to him about guns, and he's just like, they did what? You're not allowed to what? And I'm like, yeah, man, that's what it's like. And he goes, I wanted to go to Australia. I'm like, no, you don't. Trust me, you don't. And he's like, oh, okay.
Dude, and that is part of the demoralization campaign, right? That we're not even proud of our own fucking country, and that is part of what they're doing. They're demoralizing us. You remember when 20 years ago, man, when you would travel overseas, you would be like, you'd be in America or you'd be in Canada or wherever, and you're talking to people and you tell them, you got to come and visit Australia. It's the best fucking place. You'd love it. It's, it's a party place. We've got a great relaxed lifestyle. You'd just be talking it up to every fucking person you met overseas. And, you were really proud of it. Now it's like, don't come there. It's an embarrassment where 80% of society are a bunch of cucks that actually like being enslaved.
Yeah. The thing is that, like, he probably doesn't know that much about Australia. He watches a few TV shows or sees some TikToks and goes,
I saw some fucking koalas and looks sick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, man, this looks fucking awesome. And then, like, I feel hell bad because he'll come to Australia with these expectations of all this, and then, like, within a week, he'll be like, I want the fuck out of here, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, they all do it, man. They all do it. They're like, why is alcohol $100 million? And, like, why are you paying for literally everything? Like to park your car somewhere and there's speed cameras everywhere, and, like, what the fuck is going on here?
What the fuck is GST?
Yeah.
Why do you go to every bar to have a drink, and after your second drink they hand you a glass of water? What a fucking lame country.
Why are you not allowed to have a glass? You have to have plastic.
Why are beers $1 billion?
Dude, I was out.
That's one of the main ones, man. The Americans pick up on that real quick. They're like, why the fuck is your alcohol like $1 billion for one drink? I don't get it.
It's called communism.
Yeah. Cool. They still like Australia because of the beaches and the attitudes of Australians, like the good nature. But, they're like, your government is not good.
Bro,
they see it within a week, they see it.
We had it all, man. We had it all. We had the culture, the beaches, the lifestyle. Just like, honestly, the way people were, I wouldn't ever choose to be anything else. It was just fucking great, we pull the piss out of each other. Our sense of humor, there's not many other places you go that have that same thing, and I love that. I guess it's because we grew up here and that's what made us what we are. But the weird thing is, it felt like this place changed around us. It felt like I stayed Australian and so did my friends. Not all of them. Some of them turned on you, but, generally the society became a place I don't even recognize. And now we've got all these young people, even these people doing comedy and stuff, they're emulating Australians. They're actually parodying Australians. That they don't realize that Australians weren't a bunch of people that were like, walking around telling you good day, mate, having a mullet and that because it was the Aussie thing. People were just like that. There was that's what Australia was. They didn't need to fucking pretend to be Australian or try and be Australian. And now it's like they've lost the whole fucking point, man.
Yeah. I mean, this guy was like, man, I haven't met. He's been to Bali a while. He's like, he said, I haven't met an Australian I didn't like. And I was like, well, that's cool. At least, like, we still got a somewhat of a good image with, like, younger dudes.
Yeah, but also probably because the ones that actually go abroad are the ones that aren't fucking idiots. This is the problem. Most of these dickwits with these bizarre leftist views haven't seen anywhere else other than their shitty little hometown.
And Bali. Bali is not included in that either. So
Bali is Australia.
Yeah, fuck it. Perth too.
That is 100% true. And that is another very true thing with all these fuckheads that cry racism all the time, if they think Australia is racist, they've never travelled anywhere, because some of the shit I've seen.
Go to China
like,
and watch doormen not open a door for you. They fucking hate our guts.
Watch them like look at a dude in Southeast Asia that's very brown skinned with like utter disgust. Like they look at him like they're a fucking piece of shit, and that is like, don't even look at me. It's like now. So I was like,
here's one for you, Drew. How come supposedly all these protests were completely racist yesterday, but Japan protested, was it yesterday or the day before, to stop mass immigration? And that's fine. It's fine if you're Asian. It's fine if you're any other race but white, apparently.
If you
say the word white, you're a white supremacist. You can't even say that wall's white. That means you're a white supremacist. I own a white guitar. White supremacy. This mouse here is...
I'm going to start firing back at these fucking idiots and just start calling them beige supremacists. Because that's what they are.
Supremacists.
Yeah. Taught.
So someone was. So there's this thing going around. I think I got the image of it somewhere. All the news has been running about how they call it irony of the fact that the protesters for the Australian March, after the protest, a bunch of them went to a Chinese restaurant and had a meal, and they're saying how ironic that they hate immigration, yet they went and had a Chinese meal from immigrants. And I was like, oh.
And didn't they use succulent meal in the fucking tagline as well?
Yeah, they did. I mean, I can't. Just the retardation of that is fucking unbelievable. And then so like I thought, okay, I already knew the answer to this, but I thought, fuck it, I'm going to go check out the stats. So China has 1.4 billion people. How many immigrants do you reckon they have? International, foreign?
There's roughly 3 Pakistani guys and an American. That's it.
There's 800,000 out of 1.4 billion people. The only immigrants they do have is ones they use for slave labour.
And all get harvested.
Yeah. So Australia, we have 27 million. We have 9 million immigrants now. 9 million out of 27 million people in total.
Yeah.
Foreign immigrants. So, you know, that just tells you everything you need to know. Like Chinese supremacists. Like,
I just wonder where a lot of the people that would make up the difference have gone.
A succulent Chinese meal. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what they said. Like they used it in the tagline. It was ugh. Yucksville.
Yeah. Oh fuck, Jeff Watson's back. Come on, Jeff. You missed us, didn't you?
Oh man.
Jeff isn't even from Australia, is he? I thought he was fucking New Zealander. Doesn't he just fuck sheep? What is that? What happened? Did I lose you?
No.
No. We're just lamenting on the fact that Jeff fucks sheep.
That's Jeff came in. All the life drained from my face.
Just picturing Jeff fucking a sheep. Yeah.
I don't think this is working anymore, is it?
What?
Yeah, I can hear, but I can't hear the mic. It's definitely gone to your PC mic, not your mic.
And that's why you spend music equipment. Yep. I'll be back. Reset this piece of shit.
Man, dude, the fucking delivery driver that's getting my eggs was going to charge me $18 for a pack of eggs.
What?
I mean, yeah, I was like, where are you getting these? Are they golden eggs?
Is he getting condor eggs? What the fuck is that about? $18.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not lying, man. And he's like, oh, okay, give me a minute. And then he came back with like, how about $8? I'm like, yeah.
It's like being dangled between two pelicans. He's like, oh yeah, eggs, bro.
A lot of the imported shit is expensive here, though. It's rough trying to eat like a Westerner in
yeah. They have plenty of chickens over there, don't they? Fucking hell.
Yeah. The local.
I mean, you had one in the house next door previously, like.
Oh yeah, that fucking place. The cunt's actually right next door to me. They got a bunch of birds, like all these different exotic birds, and like I don't know the mentality of the fucking Indos. They really don't give a fuck about animals, but they just don't. Like they're in these tiny little cages. This fuck off big like green parrot that's huge. He's like fucking 500 mil almost, and he's in this cage that is only big enough for him to like turn around in. And I'm like, come on, fellas. Give the guy some room to fucking move.
I think maybe growing up in like slight poverty might skew their priorities potentially.
Oh, yeah, 100% it does, yeah. But, you know, they really don't care. So,
yeah.
There is a group here I've seen that goes around and like rescues all the dogs and their animals because a lot of...
What, hour shifts around the clock or what?
Well, a lot of them get fucking eaten, man. So they save the dogs from getting eaten.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, if they're poor and they got no food, you would eat. You're going to eat a dog.
I'd
better than
start a dog.
Yeah.
You'd start a dog.
I don't hate them for that, but still, it's pretty fucked up.
Am I working? My bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to be heard, you know?
Oh, you can hear you anyway, but it was just like shitty audio.
Well, what you should do in that case, Josh, is crap on and use a bunch of fucking dog whistling tag words like fascism and Nazis and racist.
Wait, who was it? That fucking moron that old mate shared. What's his name?
Oh, can we bring it up?
I'm sorry, but when people say fascist, they said something about the diggers going and killing fascists. When? Are you guys there? I've been cut off.
Oh, lost me.
Yeah.
When were they killing fascists again? I don't really remember the diggers in Italy shooting fascists. I love it. Everyone. Do you remember that war, or did I just forget?
Let me bring this up. Let's just flame this cunt. And also, what's this douche Cerny? Let's fucking flame that fuckhead as well. I hope I see that come out.
And what was the thing saying that it was a false flag? That the protests were a false flag. I don't think you understand the concept of a false flag.
They definitely. Idiot. They definitely know. It's like they hear right wingers use words like that and try and copy it.
Did he think that false flag means something literal with a flag? Like
flag that's false, yeah. I mean, if that was the case, then it would be the Palestine flag because it's a false flag. It's not our flag.
No. That's the thing. It can't be false if you burnt it because it doesn't exist anymore.
All right, let's read this shit. Australia has a racism problem. You don't have discussions with fascists. And Zach shot them.
I want to ask him what the definition of fascist is, though.
They don't know what the definition is.
People that have used violence and beat people up. No, fascism was invented in Italy. We would know by our friend Mussolini. It's called National Socialism. Literally, all fascism is, people don't get this. All it is was the idea of what the Bolshevik Revolution was doing. Workers of the world unite. Mussolini took it and united his country under communism, under socialism. It was nationalized socialism. That's all it was. It ain't that, like everyone's like, it's a right-wing extremist thing. It's actually socialism. It's actually nationalized socialism.
Well, that's what Italy was then, right?
Yeah, and then Hitler actually.
Yeah, that's
so this is the other thing that just grinds my gears. He goes, you don't have discussions with fascists. So he labels everyone something so he can condemn them. Then he says Anzacs shot them, not march with them.
When? When did the Anzacs shoot the fascists?
Also, if Anzacs were alive, like some are still, go ask them what they think of this mass immigration.
Go ask
See
most
what they
people in
say.
the military
Yeah.
now, because they were all the ones I know in the
Yeah.
military were down there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it says every
And the
single
other
person
ones were cutting
attending.
their dicks off.
It says every single person attending the false flag protests of anti-immigration rallies is now standing with, supporting, and marching with literal Nazis. They're the organisers, the host, planners, and the event leaders.
I'm sorry, but a literal Nazi, let's rewind there, because we got to break it down as we go. A literal Nazi is actually a German in 1945, right? So
Yes,
how old would they be now?
How old would they be dead?
I don't know. I don't know if there is any literal Nazis left on the planet. If they are, they're in Argentina.
There's some in Argentina, yeah. I'm pretty sure
that's the thing. I know that the society was really into occult summoning and stuff like that, but I don't think they've pulled Goebbels or Hermann Goering out and blown the dust off ready for a parade.
Like how these people in their mind, they must, like, yeah, when you have mushrooms and the veil's lifted and you see another reality, it's like them. The veil gets lifted and they're living in the Weimar Republic or something, and the Nazis are marching. Actually, it's just
the veil gets lifted and they're just stocking shelves at Woolworths, and they're like, oh man,
I thought I was fighting tyranny.
There's not one Anzac even back then. They would have seen this Jesse dude and just gone, shut up, pussy, and just walked off. There's no way they would have given him the time of day. Like, to him to even mention Anzacs is actually just an insult.
Yeah, they would hate him. They would hate him. They would hate that. First of all, actually understand what you're talking about.
They'd be like, this is what we fought for? Fuck, pack it in, boys. We fucked up.
And on that too, like, whatever the war was about, like, that's not the issue. The Anzacs were willing to give their life to, stop them from undergoing what the Brits were doing through Asia and planning on doing down here. The idea was they were willing to die for freedom. Not what the actual wars are fought over, but now these people think they're walking around and there's literal.
I mean, we kind of fought a bit of a war to keep our country with Darwin, So we did defend our own country. There was subs in Sydney in the Sydney Harbour for like Japanese subs that got sunk. So they were knocking on the fucking door. So.
Yeah, I know, but when you look into it, I mean, the Bolsheviks were all the fucking, funded by the same people that are doing it now. They were all Jewish, funny enough. Not all Jews were Bolsheviks, but all Bolsheviks seem to be Jews. Almost all of them, anyway.
But that's that crossover with what even most Jewish people would say. That's Khazarian. That's got out to do with us.
Yeah, they're not. But I think that's the problem. Is most Jewish people don't understand that they're basically used as cannon fodder for these people. Like, they hide behind the Jewish people, but then the Jewish people, like a lot of Australians, are too brainwashed to actually realize what's happening to them. Right?
I can't.
Also take a minute to fucking applaud the Indonesians for this shit. I fucking love this, man.
Burning the fucking Parliament building.
Is that the Parliament? Yeah, those dude.
Yeah, it's Parliament, and it's not even in Jakarta. It's in just some random city. I don't even know the name.
Dude, there is a global revolution coming up.
They're just clapping.
Yeah, this is not fucking around. Like, this is legit. Social.
Yeah, it's just on fire. Fucking.
That's what's up. They're just like, back saja. Ini bagus. The Indonesians are fucking awesome, but like, I'm surprised though. I didn't think that they'd have that in them. Like, I actually, because the Indonesians, the most chilled people, the silliest people, and most chilled, are always having a laugh.
Yeah.
Never serious. Like, all the Indonesian blokes I know, They're always just clowning around. Everything's a joke to them. I think that's why we get along with them quite well.
It definitely is. They love the Australians.
Yeah, they're like jungle Aussies.
Yeah.
That's how good jungle Aussies. Yeah.
Fuck
they,
all the dudes we fucking toured with, like I would had probably more fun than most fucking stick
They're
up
the
their
best cunts. I was talking to Rio the other day, actually, Cookie. Fucking legend. He's like, when you guys coming back, play shows over here. I'm like,
man, he's
probably never.
He's getting rich off that fucking vape channel thing he's got going on.
Yeah, killing it.
Yeah.
So they had the premise of it started because their politicians are on like 20x the wages of like just a regular average. Like,
but didn't I? Well,
crazy.
I was going to ask you
like
about that. Didn't it kick off because they got it got announced that they were getting like fucking kickback, like bonuses or something like that, and that's when everyone was like, "Nah, that's it, had enough."
Yeah. And this one politician, he had 15 like luxury cars, like Lambos and fucking like all these motorbikes and all this. He even had two statues of what's the name? Avengers. What's the fucking robot thing? I forgot his fucking name.
Oh, Iron Man. Yeah.
Avengers.
He had an Iron Man statue, and they raided his house and stole the Iron Man statue.
That's fair.
This little kid was wearing it, like running around with Iron Man.
And then he stole the kid and sold him at the market.
Now, hang on a second, Josh. Isn't this where someone jumps in and spouts some bullshit about crush capitalism or something like that? Aren't we supposed I'm supposed to say things like that?
Oh, that conversation I was having with a bloke the other night. Lucky there wasn't a gun there because I would have blown my brains out. But I do find it funny how it was a smash capitalism, this and that, and then you're like, well, we don't really have capitalism. The issue I see is crony capitalism because there isn't a free market because they shut you out of the free market. That's the problem. And it's it is capitalism. Yeah, I said that, but it's crony capital. It's obvious it is. Like, why is it that the politicians and mining giants and oil and gas giants, why do they have conventions and all go and hang out together? And why do they lobby the government? Why
do the politicians, when they get out of politics, get a cushy job in fucking oil and gas like straight away? Why does that happen?
You know, the weirdest thing to me is this shit's the most obvious thing ever, and the majority of people are like, nah, Bob Hawke, he drank a yard glass. And you're like, what were his policies? He raped kids, probably. Nah, he drank a yard glass.
He knows how to drink. He knows how to drink piss. Must be a great bloke.
He was also a Zionist that was praised for bringing the fucking Bolsheviks here after the Soviet Union fell, but good bloke. Yeah.
Yeah, was also the one who put into motion this whole firearms fucking ban thing and also mandatory superannuation. So thanks a lot. You yard glass drinking fuck.
It is a real shame that all you got to do to gain the admiration of the Australian people is to scull a beer. And it seems to be they're really pushing that narrative as well. I mean, at least it used to be wrestle a crocodile and, I don't know, get stabbed through the heart with a fucking stingray tail. But now it's drink a midi, scull a midi and have a mullet. And you're the pride of the people.
We used to do funnels of red lead. Where's our fucking metal and house in the hills?
We used to do funnels of red lead, and now it's just Cab Sav from Margaret River, and it's a good one too, actually. By the way, that's one thing we do have: coffee and wine. I'll give that to us. Coffee, wine, and tyranny. They're the three.
We've got good coffee, but none of it is from here. Like we make a good coffee, but we don't produce any good coffee.
Well, you know what? Maybe Ecuador should start fucking stepping up their coffee game, mate. Yeah. Useless cunt.
Maybe no. I tell you, maybe if Nicaragua can start pumping out some good beans, then it'll be a viable place to escape this shithole from.
They pump out a Stogue. They can pump out a Stogue.
We got Stogues if they can get their beans on the go. Fucking good to go.
Oh man, I can't wait till December, and I'll be sucking back $10 stogies in Montana. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Probably never come back.
Let me know if you go near any tobacco stores. I'll fling you some dosh.
I'll just bring you back a Stogue.
Fucking nice.
How about that? You don't have to give me some dosh. And like I like you, like let me know if you go near a tobacco store. I'm not going to be near them all the time.
Yeah, I know. What a stupid thing to say. I've already said. I was like, when we go over, like I'm going to fucking Jacksonville because there's a tobacco store there that I don't care if I have to fly there just to go to the store and then leave. Like that's what I'm going to do.
Shit. Yeah, definitely moving over there. Had enough of this place forever, unless there is a revolution, which I don't know. I wish. I'll be there.
I haven't quite had enough of this place. I still love this place, but I've certainly had enough of misguided and outsourced logic and quite frankly dangerous fucking thinking. Like these idiots love to dog whistle like we are the dangerous ones, but yet we're forming our own thoughts based off factual information, anecdotal information, and doing our own research. I know that's a horribly dangerous phrase to utter.
That is dangerous.
Yeah.
Thinking for yourself is dangerous. You might believe a conspiracy theory. But honestly, though, what do you love about this place? Like, and I'm not talking Australia, the actual Australia, the past Australia, this, here and now. What do you love? I literally just said it. Coffee and wine. And my family and friends.
That's all.
That's it. That's not the place. Like, what has Australia even got, man?
I love standing out the back of my house and listening to nothing but kookaburras in the distance and smelling a bushfire somewhere and, it being quiet. And not getting harassed by fucking people screaming fascist and racist and all the rest of it. Not being
but that is
propaganda 24/7. Yeah, unfortunately.
No, I mean, as a country, though, man, what is there to love anymore? And I hate that because, I love Australia, but I don't think that this is Australia anymore.
I love what Australia was, and I love what Australia needs to be again. But you're right. I don't understand how anyone could love what's going on right now, because what's going on right now is a complete societal takeover, even to the point of, well, it's flat out, it's brainwashing. People are beyond Stockholm Syndrome. They are flat out brainwashed. And our daily interactions with these fucking lunatics proves it more and more. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on. A few keywords will be touted out in the paper or on TV, and then these fucking idiots will just go parrot those phrases ad nauseum all over the internet as loud and as far as they possibly can.
That's their narrative. And I can't work out if those people have zero self-awareness and they think that people care. Like when they say sovereign citizen, that's the best one they've come up with. Or it was conspiracy theorist. Now it's taken them. When did the CIA come up with that one? Was it the 60s? So it's taken them 85 years to come up with sovereign citizen. So they've got a new one, and they just think that they're killing you with it. And you're like, you're really getting us with that oxymoron. Like, the problem is their defense mechanism is that so you can never make them understand how pathetic and stupid they are because they've got zero self-awareness. They will never understand, and they will literally bend over, cop 18 jabs in the ass, and thank the government for it. You fucking weak, pathetic cunts.
And that's the last sermon we'll hear from Pastor Spencer this year.
I can't wait to leave. Honestly, I'll come back for the revolution.
Yes.
When it kicks off, I'll come back for the revolution.
Sure.
But right now,
yeah.
Even the thing about these protests, man, whatever people were saying that they're organized by bad people, whether they were organized by controlled opposition or whatever, I don't even think that's a problem because you can just hijack it, right? And it seemed whoever organized it got hijacked by a general majority, just most Australians that have had enough of having their future taken from them.
They weren't organised by fucking Nazis. They weren't. I mean,
those Nazis, they're feds. They are 100%. That's a fucking clear Fed operation.
And also,
dressed.
Does it matter if 5 of the most evil people on earth organise something, and then 100,000 people with completely opposite good intentions turn up? Does it matter that 5 people organised it, or that 100,000 people were there?
No, it doesn't. Use the example of Hitler. Hitler was obviously wrong for doing things that he did. He would have done. Yeah, well, a lot of people don't think so anymore.
We're definitely asking the question: Was he really?
You watch that fucking last battle, and it kind of makes you go, "Oh, that's interesting."
Funny how he lost, and he's worse than Stalin and Mao somehow.
And he only killed like a quarter as many people as well.
Yeah, and like when you hear the psychology of Stalin, he was fucked, man.
Hang on.
Killed people he didn't like that weren't his people.
We've missed a key thing here, boys. If we want to talk numbers, Genghis Khan fucking fathered like a couple of 100 million people and killed a couple of billion, probably. But no one ever gets called a Genghis, do they? You fucking Genghis.
Man, I spoke to this girl from where is it again? Where was Genghis Khan? Mongolia, and she was banging, man. And I'm like, so just joking. I'm like, so how much percentage of you is like related to Genghis Khan? And she goes, probably about 15%, I think. And I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah. They're all related to him, man.
Crazy,
it's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Genghis tapping, man. He did some tapping. He did some chopping. Fucking.
Yeah.
He's the OG Khazaria, no.
He's the OG OnlyFans guy. Before OnlyFans existed.
Only Khans?
It's just you keep scrolling left and it's just Genghis Khan.
Different photos.
He's like Bonnie Blue, but from back in the day.
Jenny Khan.
Reverse Bonnie Blue.
Just him with pigtails on. No, it's definitely Jenny.
Just raping his way through the country, eh?
Yeah, like pillaging.
But he was smart enough to get the other tribes together and form a fucking gang and fuck everyone up. So
yeah. And then after all that, he got a fucking Netflix show about him. Sick. Goal achieved. Capitalism.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah, fucking Genghis Khan capitalism.
I mean, he is the ultimate man if you think about it. Like, the idea of men is to spread your seed. He did a fucking good job of that.
Spread it indeed.
He fucking locked that shit down.
That's what you say when you just get like Drew's made his way through half of Asia now, raped about at least 50% of Asia, and he's like, it's the ultimate man, guys.
Yeah, imagine we go back over to Indo in 10 years and there's just a whole bunch of like half white Indo kids eating baked beans, pumping iron.
Baked beans? Yeah. Baked beans are sweeping across Asia, eh? Heinz has exploded across Asia.
Yeah.
Wait, my battery's going to fucking run out, boys, and I got nothing to charge it with.
No, it's not. Is it
yeah, because you don't have any power.
No.
Is it still dead out there?
I got 4%. I'll run it to the ground.
Oh.
She'll be right. Good.
Light it out. Turn the screen light down.
Yeah, that helps.
Oh, that's a good
4% not
idea.
going to last long, though.
Sick idea. Capitalism.
Capitalism. Yeah.
You need like a power bank.
Nash capitalism. It's BlackRock. It's BlackRock. That's the new one that's acceptable. Of it's BlackRock ruining the world. This guy was telling me. I was like, okay, well, who's on their board of directors? The CEO. It's not. They're just a company. It's them. Okay then. I guess it is. I guess it's black, and it's always lefties that are like, it's their reason I'm poor. It's their reason I work at the fucking chemist stacking shelves.
Yeah.
Well, that's more importantly, it's someone else's fault.
Yeah, it's always someone else's fault. You can't take responsibility for your own actions ever.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. No. Why would you?
I can't.
Why would you?
Too busy trying to crush capitalism. I didn't have any time to make money.
Yeah, I was trying to crush capitalism by crushing just 2-liter Coke from McDonald's, and it's the best way to do it. I
was trying to crush capitalism by crushing my nuts and removing my penis. Yeah, and it didn't work.
That happened a long time.
Now I really want to make a shirt that says "Crush Capitalism," but capitalism is crossed out, and then there's just the word "puss" underneath.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
why is it when you go?
Yeah, man, fucking and perfect for you as well.
What's
Have you guys been?
Puss in Indonesian is mimic.
Mimic, yeah. Crush mimic.
And cock is titted. What a fucking name for cock, eh? Titted.
Yeah. Perempuan cantik.
Yeah.
What was that? Pretty young girl. That's the one they taught us, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's pretty seedy, bro.
Is that what they taught you?
What, in school?
No, the boys were teaching like, all the shit to holler at girls when we were there last time. Like they were like that. Yeah, that.
I remember Kontol and Nyentot. Kontol is balls.
Yeah, and Nyentot.
Is cunt? I think it's
what was Nyentot?
Oh, really?
I think it's
I don't know any swear words.
Yeah,
Nyentot is cunt. And Kontol is balls.
Yeah, I know Kontol.
So next time you get a lady boy around, suck his Kontols.
and his titty.
He won't have a Nyentot to maybe yelling that out at the show.
The best one is Susu. Susu is tits. Susu actually means milk. But when you use it as slang, it means tits because milk, tits, milky tits.
Ew, that is very derogatory towards women.
I know, but I use it all the time.
How dare they?
Man, cafe means a whole different thing over there. Cafe.
Wait, we need to bring up some more videos of all the. Have you guys actually seen how many?
Oh, yeah.
Protests there are going around the world. Japan,
Germany. Yeah, I saw the Germany one.
All those people.
Fucking those cunts, mate. Like they're all fucking hard-looking cunts in that Germany protest. I was like, wow.
Did you see the one in Poland, Josh? All my people.
Poland, yeah.
100,000 people.
The Polish are like one of the few countries that are really standing up. And Sweden's been having them. Man, a global revolution, bring it on. It'd be fucking.
That's what happens when you feed people fucking kraut and tasty doughs. Their microbiome is robust and they fucking stand up.
Yeah.
You wonder if if they could even get their agenda over the line, right? Like, all this surveillance, all the bullshit they want to do, and with AI. It still never combats millions of pissed off people, right?
No.
In the streets. Nothing can stop that unless you do have some kind of Skynet situation. But I'm pretty sure we're not there yet.
Feels like we're close.
That's the other thing, right? If that is the case, if they do have something that is planet agnostic and ubiquitous, then that fucks them too. Like, you know what I mean? There's got to be some way they can get it away from it, and if that's the case.
All it is like actual men standing up. because women are not really going to do anything. You need strong men, and that's like the German one was like that. The Polish one was like that. The Australian one needs to be like that. Because they're the ones that.
And you think about it, like Poland, 300,000 people. That means basically 285,000 plumbers. Like no one's fucking with that plumber.
Mario's and Luigi.
You got wrenches out there,
actually, Italy too. Italy's been.
Yes, they have, but they're getting fucked in the ass, man. With all the African migrants. Jesus, it's bad.
Yeah, this is one thing.
Fucking racist, fascist.
That is a real. He's Italian. That's why he's a fascist.
Yes.
And his mum loves Mussolini.
She fucking loves
writings on the wall.
When I told her that you had that letter from Mussolini to one of your relatives, she was like, "Oh my god!" She was so interested.
Who was that? I can't.
I don't know, but you had a letter. I remember you showed me.
Yeah, we brought it up. Oh. Was it? Yeah, it was like one of the cousins or something. Maybe it was Sav. I can't remember.
No, it was one of your relatives, I thought. Or am I wrong?
No, I think so. I think it was got a letter from Mussolini. I'm trying to remember. Fuck, there's been a lot of shit talked on this podcast.
You mean you got a letter from your uncle, Josh?
Yeah. Yes, Uncle Mussolini. Who's the other guy? My family was quite some of my family members seem to be close with Berlusconi, because I always saw him when he died. They were all devastated, and they put up photos with them and Berlusconi. Remember him? The one that was using all the taxpayer money to hire hookers and shit.
The one that was sniffing parliamentarians' fucking chairs and shit.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Once a walk, always a walk.
I was in one of the Greek islands, and if you want to talk about racism, this is a fucking great one. And I can't remember which one, EOS, I think it was. And I was about to go into this club, and the guy's like, ID, and I'm like, sure. And then this little Italian dude, he came up, and he's like, went to walk in. The guy goes, hey, and just like puts his hand on him. He goes, where are you from? And he goes, I'm French. And he goes, you're not French. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And he goes, give me your ID. And he's like, fuck, gives it to us, says Italian. He's like, you're Italian. Fuck off.
They won't let him in.
They won't let him in, man, because they're fucking seedy cunts, man. They go into the bars and they'll like rub up against chicks and grab their ass and like do all this shit. Yeah. And like they've just had enough. So they're like, you're not coming in if you're Italian.
Like the Greeks are like, we invented fucking young boys in the ass, but don't rub up against any men in there. You'll be thrown out. Actually, you're not coming in.
We can't have anyone threatening our fucking racket. Like, leave some groping for us.
The Greeks literally invented pedophilia, and they're casting stones at people.
Yeah, but I think not all the ones, but just a lot of them. They'll go to the islands with no money, so they don't buy anything. They don't spend any money there, and then they just fucking crack on to bitches the whole time.
Yeah.
So like they had enough of them.
Kind of like our families when they came out here. Boy, that is one thing in comparison for all the fucking dumb cunts that are like, let everyone in. You're racist. Oh. You were an immigrant. Your family were immigrants. It's like, well, actually, when they came out, there was no welfare at all. They had nothing. They had to go to fucking churches and bread lines to get fucking food, and then work their asses off and help build this country. And then they became there's Cookie.
Oh, I think Cookie's. Well, interestingly enough, I think Kate might be able to jump on quickly if you want to.
Oh, now.
Yeah, she just messaged me.
Bring her in.
I'll just message her. I'm just waiting for her to get back.
Another sovereign citizen conspiracy theorist, right-wing Nazi, fascist. Bro, like as soon as I saw those, they popped up a couple months ago, as soon as there was these Palestine, which are just complete organized, pathetic rallies, right? Organized, probably funded by Soros, the same idiots that do it all around the world. These right-wing people just come out of nowhere, never seen them before. They've never been at any protest. And then there's just an organized group of Nazis, apparently, walking around with their faces covered up, yelling racist shit. That's real convenient. Kind of like when there was civilians that were definitely cops that threw bricks at the fucking cops that started the riots in Melbourne. That was literally seen by people like, and then they fake arrested them, and then they're like, oh, that. Remember Axel was saying they threw a jacket over the guy's head that threw the brick and started the riot, and they pretended to lead him off like they arrested him, and then he got pepper sprayed, and the dude next to him got bashed by the cops. Everyone's getting like their ass whooped by the cops, and they're like, "Come here, you guy that started the riots," and they just lead him off to safety.
Apparently,
dude,
a lot of those,
when people understand,
yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was going to say the ones, the Melbourne fucking Nazi dudes in black.
Yeah, and they're the ones like before it happened, they were the ones they were using to say that this thing's going to be Nazis. It's going to be, and I when I woke up in the morning, I actually put the live feed on. I was watching Harvey Yemeni's live feed. Right. Did you see it? And these. And they were standing there, and I saw it happen in live time, and they came up and just started going, "Get out of here, you Jew! Fuck off, you Jew!" And it was just real set up, look real like bad acting, and they started going off, and then they just started throwing punches and started trying to cause a riot, man. Like one of them's like trying to smash he's smashing his security guard in the head with a flagpole, like trying to stab the top of his head with a fucking flagpole.
Right. Oh.
But that kind of shit, man, get people in, cause a riot, then tell everyone it was a bunch of racist Nazis down there.
Yep, that's what they did. And they were saying, and I probably believe it, but they were saying that even the Palestine protests had those type of undercover cunts trying to stir shit. Like...
yeah, agitators.
I believe it.
Oldest trick in the book, man. Yeah. Send agitators in, cause a riot, and then call everyone a Nazi. And then guess what? They have rioters on both sides, and then they'll probably turn on the Palestinians or whatever, and then they're the victims, right? Just like this dude, man. This dude that supposedly shot 2 cops. That big sob story, the same house was used, or like... Is that the Matrix? Is it the Matrix?
Yeah.
How do they keep getting away with this shit too, man? How do they keep that one, right? It took a matter of sharing a couple things around, and then someone spots it, and you're like, because when that happened, the first thing I thought of was this is the exact same story as the one in Queensland. When I heard it, same narrative, and everyone thought that. Anyone with half a brain, and the timing is always when something's going to happen and they need to put an end to it. And the racism thing, man, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm racist or you think he's right. I could not give a shit because you know what? Who was the protest racist to, by the way?
Exactly.
Australians. And what's an Australian? What race? Australians are being racist to other Australians. That doesn't make sense.
But even if you say immigrants, it's still not racist. Even if you said...
But there was so many immigrants there. They were there. They don't want the mass immigration.
No, they don't want it even more than us, than like the whitey-whiteys, like the Wogs and the other Indians that have lived here for decades and all that. They fucking don't like it.
Look at all the people down there, the ones that know.
Yeah.
That a lot of Poms, a lot of Irish people, because their countries are getting ass fucked right now, and
also they worked and did their bit to be here. So like they came here, wasn't easy for them. They assimilated, they got a house, they got a fucking job, they did all that shit. They've earned their place. So then they see the Australian government just open the fucking floodgate and just let in 500,000 in 1 year. And they're like, hold on a second. It took me years to do this.
It was 1 million in 1 year.
And then they're just fucking handball them in. Like that would piss anyone off. Like say
Dude,
like we go to the US.
Rax is Indian and he doesn't. He's like, I don't want them coming. He was at the protest. He was born like he's Australian, but he was, he was born there. But because his family worked their ass off to come here, just like everyone's family. There's, and the fact of the matter is, we're fucked right now. You know what?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to have a future for my daughter. I want to have a future for everyone else's kids and for myself and for you and for everyone. So fuck you if you're going to come here and like, I don't blame them for doing it at all. And not, they're all probably half of them are good people. Don't care though. Don't care.
It's not about them. It's not about the individual.
It's about us. This is our home.
Yeah, but it's not like when you say immigrants, it doesn't mean I hate this guy because he's Indian. It's got nothing to do with that.
No,
it has zero to do with that.
You're getting given what we've worked for our whole fucking lives, and we can't even afford to live. And that's deliberate. That's to break us, right? We can't afford rent. We can't even get a rental if you want. You can't afford to buy a house. You can't afford to have a business here because they're fucking bankrupt here. You can't afford cars. You can't afford anything. And they're getting given cars, housing. They're getting paid to be here. They can afford to have all the kids they fucking want.
And they do. And then they don't assimilate because they don't need to, because so many of them come in once that they just develop their own communities.
And the government's giving them their own language schools. They're giving them. The government is forcing our kids to go to fucking Muslim excursions. I'm sorry, but fuck Islam, fuck Hindu, fuck all of them. You're like, and
I agree.
Like Christianity is the only one we're putting up with here because it's a Christian country.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what our values are built off. Like, I'm not a Christian, but that's what our fucking values are built off. And here's the good thing about Christianity is Christians view each individual person as having rights, right?
Yeah, I'm just checking food.
They view each person is, no one is better than anyone else. There is no supremacy. Whereas that's not any other. And they also don't.
They don't harm anyone. They don't do anything. They practice their shit. They don't try and force it on you. They may have in the past, but they don't anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
So,
and that's what it is now.
And when have you ever met a Christian person where you thought, this guy's a cunt? I've never met a Christian where I thought that. They're always just generally nice people.
I'll tell you what, they're a hell of a lot better than fucking lefty atheists, man. Like, and the funny
100%.
thing is, because that was me. That was me, an arrogant fucking atheist as well, like, and that was a product of being brought up religious too. And I'm not religious now, but spiritual.
Well, you have a bit of a different story because, like, you were involved in heavily religious, and then you got out of it, so you were kind of rebelling in a way.
Well, and it made me hate because I don't like organized religion. I definitely respect. There's a lot of Christians and people that are just like, I'm religious, and that's fine. I think that's healthy for a lot of people. I think spirituality is where it's at, consciousness, and I think there's something more beyond this realm. But people that say they know what it is but that's digressing anyway. But
I don't know. I've never been religious. I was baptized and shit, but my grandparents made me go to every Sunday. But just, I don't know. But I don't care. Like, if you want to be religious, go for it.
Well, I honestly, I'm sorry, but I just don't have any sympathy for religion. Oh, we can have multiculturalism. Yeah, but how about you just shove your religion up your fucking ass? How about you shove Islam up your ass?
Well, I think the main point is
it is a shit. And if you're a Muslim, your life sucks. Like, if you're a Jew, your life sucks. How about just fucking it off and trying to understand that? Like, do you think that these supremacist religions like Judaism, Hinduism's not as bad actually, but it is still bad because they do honor killings and that. Sure. But Muslims, They all think that everyone else, like especially Muslims and Jews and that, they're the chosen people and everyone else is fucked. And the fundamentalist Christians, they're the same.
Yeah.
You're all going to die. You're all going to go to hell. You're all going to, I don't know, Muhammad's going to come and suck you off or whatever they believe.
Yeah, like,
But
yeah,
it's
they do.
pathetic,
They all
man.
think their one is the true one and everyone else is wrong.
Yeah, and how many, you've met good people in all those religions, but they're not, the religion has nothing to do
They're
with
usually
it. They're just
moderates, not extreme. The extreme ones I find very weird. Even the Christian extreme, more extreme ones, they're a little bit fucking odd. Like you're like something wrong with you. But
yeah, Mormons.
I've met many Muslims that
Jehovah.
They're Muslim, but they're not going to do. They'll do Ramadan, but they won't like full cover themselves. They won't. They just I'm Muslim because my parents were Muslim, and so I am. And I'm like, all right, but yeah, some of the shit's dumb, like not eating pork. Pork's fucking great. Fucking bacon, man.
Like pulled pork.
Oh, what's better than that?
Yeah, bacon.
Yeah. Imagine not eating that ever, because.
And you're just living as a fucking slave, and also your prophet was a pedophile. Worst prophet ever. Worst prophet ever. Muhammad sucks. He was a.
I disagree.
He
Best
married
prophet
his
ever.
wife when hero. His wife was 3 when he married her.
I thought it was
like,
9.
yeah, and they consummated the marriage at 9, so he fucked her at 9. Yeah, that's what a role model. What a role. Let's base a whole religion off that. Hang on, let's cause war. Let's just war over this forever, dude. Right now. We should play these, actually. I keep trying to send them to the group, but it gets blocked.
Oh.
But there's fucking videos, and it's hideous to watch, of Muslims just shooting fucking Christian families on their knees, just shooting them with fucking AKs, cutting kids' throats, throwing them off fucking buildings, just bodies in the streets. Brutal, man. Just murdering Christian families because they're Christian in Syria right now, and everyone's like, oh, Palestine, there's a genocide.
Yeah.
I get that what's going on there is bad, but I haven't seen any of that shit. I'm seeing footage daily come out of Syria, innocent families being murdered by these fucking savages, man.
Yeah.
And it's not because they're Christian, whatever. They're just fucking killing kids and that, man, and no one is saying a word about it. How about stop that now?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Israel's starving Palestine. That's bad too.
Well, notice
what is going on in Syria, man? Like, that's sickening, bro.
Notice, like, even with Ukraine, no one really gives a shit. The Ukraine flags are gone. It's like, and also apparently, like, where they're at now, they're basically at where they would have been when Zelensky should have signed the agreement, when they had the agreement to take back certain parts. They had a whole agreement, and then UK Boris fucked it all up. And so now apparently they're going to do an agreement again, which is pretty much what it was a couple of years back. But Russia now actually has more of Ukraine. So they've just, what a fucking waste of time. Just all these people died for zero.
And that was NATO and the fucking deep state West that kept that going.
Africa. Oh, I mentioned that as well. What about Africa? There's literal, like, people just getting murdered daily over there. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that video to you and we'll play it, because it's actually it's disgusting and it's horrible to watch, but people should see it. Get your fucking head out of your ass.
I didn't know about it. I'll look it up. I'll start looking more.
Dude, follow Tim Ballard, man. He's in there and he's like, what's going on in Syria is really bad.
Right.
But this is fucking way worse. He's not even saying it's worse. He's like, we can stop this right now. Like, we could end this now.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you on
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, you can do that.
You've got like 800 pages. I'll send it.
Oh, No Man's Land.
No, I'm sending it to yours.
TikTok. Oh, yeah, I do have a fair few.
Did you get it?
I got it. Yeah, I'll have to, like, forward it to some way.
Yeah, because when I forward it, it doesn't work.
It's a sensitive content. How do I fucking share this shit? See real. Share. Sensitive. Yeah, it won't let you, eh?
Yeah, it's literally people being killed. It's fucking horrible, but it's like...
Do you reckon we'll get pulled?
Yeah, I'll hold it up on my phone. Because that won't get pulled.
Oh, look, even if we do get pulled, who gives a shit, man? We've been going for a while. And I don't think Kate's going to come on. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the family they killed. Fucking...
They just lined them up. Oh.
This is happening right now in Syria. Hang on, go but.
Oh.
These are fucking kids, man. They're killing kids and women. Look at this shit, man. And not to say what's going on in Pallet. Look at this shit. Oh yeah, just killed a whole and he's showing what the
that shit's fucking evil, dude. That's fucked up.
Yeah. These are
fucking
savages, man. That's the family. That's the family that just got murdered. You know, and this is the shit that people need to fucking see, man.
Yeah.
And you like, honestly, I've seen some videos out of Palestine and that. Like, I know
some of them are brutal, yeah.
But why do they not care about that? That's next door. That is the country that borders them, and they don't give a fuck. Because you know why it is? Because they haven't been told to care. And that's what drives me nuts about it. I get it. The world is such a bad place. You can't care about every conflict and every bad thing going on in every corner of the earth. It's not humanly possible. And there'll be nothing left of you if you do. But as a global population, shouldn't you be like, if you are so involved, you're out in the streets protesting and you're sharing everything and you're abusing anyone that is Israeli or whatever, not sticking up for them because I fucking hate the Israeli government. But, you know, you're just so involved in that conflict because you're a hero, but you actually don't care. That's an atrocity, man. Like, that is fucking hideous what's happening there. And I've seen even worse videos than that, man. And they're coming out all the time. And he's there going, let's stop this now. He's at the border. He's like, it's going on over here. They're trying to stop it.
You're not going to stop it because it's the Middle East. They'll be doing that shit forever. They'll just keep doing it.
And why? That's Muslims killing Christians. That's what's happening right there.
Well, this really tripped me out when I found it because the narrative is the Crusades were Christians killing Muslims. That's the narrative. Right? But when you break it down and you see what actually happened, there was 300 instances where the Muslims attacked Christian countries. So they literally went to attack Christians. There were 6 Crusade battles.
Yeah.
So 300
Ottoman Empire. They were brutal.
Yeah. So it's very clear that the Muslims were the one that were causing it, and the Crusades were like Christians going, right, we had enough of this. Let's get together and fuck them up, and they did, and good.
Yeah, and the only reason that that there's this narrative that everyone spreads, oh, Catholics did this, and yes, all the Christians did this. They all have a lot to answer for. But there's this self-hating narrative in the West that you got to hate yourself and that everyone else is good. Actually, they're not. Muslim Islam is a fucking horrible, horrible religion running horrible regimes like that. And whatever you believe. Like, here's the thing. Your book, the Quran, was written from the Talmud, the Jewish book. They both hate each other. The Talmud's a Babylonian Jewish book, one of their 3 books. That's where the Quran came from. And they fucking basically mirror each other as well.
Oh, They all do in a lot of ways, yeah. Even Christians and Muslims, they have a lot of very similar things. It's all bullshit. What a waste of time.
I know. It's a psyop, man. Like my honest belief on religion is it was created to externalize God and to externalize everything rather than internalizing things and getting you to look internally at yourself and try and understand who you are and what you're part of. You look externally for answers, and then they tell you that there's an overarching power that's judging you and watching you 24/7, and if you fuck up, he punishes you. That's just a complete psyop for control, and that's every single one. And then they make different ones so everyone fights in between each other
control,
and never comes together.
It's true. The Buddhist is probably the closest to letting you do whatever you want, really, and sort of introspective, but still
and that's what it was.
Yeah.
What it was about, right? Going internally and understanding
but they
yourself and what you're part of.
They still have commandments. They got 5, not 10. So they still have control. So even that one, it's controlled.
What are their 5 commandments?
It's basically half of the 10 commandments. It's pretty much that, like, don't fuck your neighbor's wife, don't steal, don't murder. I can't remember. You're not supposed to drink or be out of mind. So, like, no drugs, no alcohol. None of that. I can't remember what the last one is.
Yeah, see, they go full yogi. Like, I feel like that there's a line to draw, right? Where I don't know, because I don't know what this fucking reality is, but I feel like you're meant to live here, right? You can go inside your own self, and you can have out of body experiences and live out of this realm. But we're here in this realm now. That's why we're here. Right.
I mean,
we're definitely.
If there is some kind of something after you die, it's definitely not going to be Muslim or fucking or any of that shit. You're not going to get 72 virgins when you die. That's pretty fucking obvious. But
I just think that we return to some kind of energy source, like we're some kind of energy source, whether it's a unified thing or we're individual.
Well, like Hitchens and all that.
What I debate.
They were all saying, like, who the fuck wants to live in an eternal paradise? It's like that would be pretty much like hell. Like it's not like good. The reason why life is good is because it's not infinite. If it's infinite, anything is bad. Like, it's not going to be good for you. So the reason why you make the most of life is because you only got 70 years or some shit. So that means it means something. It holds value because it's not fine. It's final. So that's the way I look at it. Enjoy yourself while you're alive, because you're not alive for long.
I think that we live many lives. I suspect we live many lives. And
like
each one of them would be a different thing, and but maybe not here. Maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe.
I better go. I'm still cooking my dinner, man. Like, it's like burning. I was hoping Kate would come on, but I don't think she is.
Is she not?
No, it doesn't look like it. But we'll get her to. It must be like early in the morning there. So.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it would be. Yeah. Be early.
But I'll hit her up and we'll get her on, and see what she's got to say.
I can't wait to move there. I'm fucking sick of this place. I've had enough. Every day just gets worse for me. And more.
Well, I'm going to try and get there before you do in December. So I'm going to try and get there like soon, actually. So.
Where are you going to head to straight up?
Well, Kate's in San Antonio. I might just go
stay with her.
Yeah. And shoot some guns and enjoy myself. I like San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio's sick. I love that. Yeah, we're looking at a few businesses, actually.
Okay. Well, I can get in on that action somehow. I can use some of my background to help out.
Man, if you can, yeah. I'll tell you about it off air.
Yeah.
But some interesting opportunities, man. Like, it's the only place I can see having a good life. There's no bar something big happening here, it's just there's nothing, man. And everyone that wants to stay and pretend it's fine, you're gonna fucking reap the fruits of your labor of your
Well, there's
apathy.
70,000 Australians leaving a year. Actual Australians.
And then how many are coming in? Man, that's the crazy thing, right? Like people like us will go to America, we'll go wherever, and then your kids will just become American, and the kids here will be fucking Indian.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the kids in fucking Canada will be Indian, and then the kids in
they already are.
England will be, they are Indian. Then France will be Islam, and whatever race that is. And I'm a Nazi.
That's going in the intro. All right. Well, we'll hit Kate up and probably weekend, but we'll see. Whatever.
Yeah, Sunday.
I'd be interested to see what she says about all the latest shit.
Yeah, she'll give a good update. It does look like it's going to get overturned, so there's some hope there. And all the NPCs can stop fucking yelling at her and actually listen to her and find out what she's been doing. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, that's 2 in fucking a couple of days. Smashing it. Went from none to 2.
I know. We've lost all our followers, which is good.
Yeah,
There's a few good cunts still hanging on. Now, that's actually people trying to fire up the Patreon again. Thanks for that. That's actually super cool. But
I'm sure some people will come back, and when they know, they probably don't even know, or they wouldn't get notified. So, hopefully,
man,
Kate's got quite a big following in the US, so she's going to let us use her platform. So she gets at least a few hundred at a time.
And we'll tell them we're coming over to the US. We're going to start bands. Yeah. We're going to fucking do podcasts. We're going to do cool shit. We're going to shoot guns in the air as people here get rounded up and put into camps. And we're going to be like, glad that's not me. Glad it's not me. Welcome to the new world order.
Byron said, been waiting fucking ever for more pods. Yeah. Cool. Well, good.
Dude, if we could do them like this, we can probably squeeze one in a week. It's a lot easier. I mean, you're away now, so it has to be like this. So
for me, it does. Oh, ironically, I was home for nearly a year. We didn't do one.
Yeah.
As soon as I leave, we're like, let's do pods.
Also, as soon as you left, like all this tyranny happened in a week too, and you're like, we're like all day in the fucking chat. We need to get on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. All right, sweet. Well, might see you again on the weekend.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Too easy. Right.
Catch you
later.